Hello and welcome guys to EduCeption. In this video, we are going to discuss the question paper pattern of the English examinations you will face in ICSE 2020 boards. We will also discuss how you can prepare for these English examinations. And by English, I mean both the papers, that is English paper 1 English language and English paper 2 English literature. Watch this video till the end, and if you like it, do hit the thumbs up button, share this video with your friends and subscribe to EduCeption if you haven't. Also, press the bell icon to get notified of all our videos. Without further ado, let's begin. First, let's discuss English paper 1, that means English language. Now, English paper 1 is an 80 marks question paper and you will get 2 hours to solve the whole thing. You will also get additional 15 minutes to read the whole question paper. Let's begin with the pattern. The first question, that means question number 1, is a composition. That means essay writing. This is of 20 marks. You will get 5 options, and out of those 5 options, you will have to choose any one, and based on that option, you have to write an essay of about 300 to 350 words. What will be the topics that you get? You will get a narrative essay. In a narrative essay, you will have to narrate a life event. Then you will get a descriptive essay. In a descriptive essay, you will have to describe something, like describe a rainy day, describe a cold morning, or describe a visit to a historical place, something of this sort. Then you will have an argumentative essay. In argumentative essay, a phrase or a sentence will be given and you have to either write for it or against it. Okay, so that's an argumentative essay. Then you will have story writing. In story writing, you will have to write an original short story. Now, original is very important over here because if you copy a short story from somewhere and the examiner knows, you will lose a lot of marks. So, original short story writing. Then you will have a picture. You will have a picture given and based on that picture you will have to write an essay. Now out of these 5 topics you can choose any one and write an essay of 300 to 350 words. But you have to keep one thing in mind. You have to choose such a topic that you are comfortable writing 300 to 350 words. So when you read the question paper, decide it then and there on what topic you want to write the essay. And make sure that you are comfortable with that particular topic. Moving on. Question number 2 is letter writing. This is of 10 marks. Over here you will get 2 options. You have to write either a formal letter or an informal letter. What is a formal letter? Now, formal letter is an official letter that you write to the principal, the head of municipality, the head of a police station, and of this sort. What is an informal letter? An informal letter is an unofficial letter that you write to your parents, to your friends, to your relatives, and of this sort. Now, the pattern is very important in letter writing because the pattern carries marks. So make sure that you know the pattern properly for both the formal letter and informal letter. Now, the pattern is available on CISE's official website. I'll link them in the description box below. Do check them out. Then, over here in letter writing, I personally prefer the formal letter. Why? Because you have to write less, you have to write to the point, and if you cover the topic properly, you can score 10 out of 10. Okay? Moving on. Question number 3. In question number 3A, you will have a notice writing of 5 marks. A topic will be given and you have to write a notice on that topic. It's very simple. In B, you have email writing, which is also of 5 marks. In email writing, you will get a topic and based on that topic, you have to write an email. Now, the pattern of notice writing and the pattern of email writing is available on CISE's official website. I'll link them in the description box below. Moving on. Question number 4, which is comprehension. Now, comprehension is of 20 marks. A long passage will be given and you have to read the whole passage, and based on that passage you have to write the answers and also a summary. Now in comprehension, in the reading time that you get, that means the 15 minutes that you get, read the comprehension once over there properly. And again, when you start solving the comprehension during the writing time, read the comprehension once again. After doing that, you will notice that answers are easily coming in your mind. Okay, so do that. In comprehension, as I told you, the total marks is 20 marks. The first question will be meaning. In meaning, you will have 3 words taken out from the passage itself and you will have to write the meaning of the words. Then in B, you will have question plus answer, which is of 9 marks. You will have 5 questions or 4 questions which will be of 2, 3 or 1 marks, and you will have to write the question and answer in your own words. Now writing over here in your own words is very important. Don't just copy it from the passage. Change the voice, do something, but don't copy it from the passage. You can lose marks. Then number C will be a summary. I hope you know what is a summary. You have to make a rough draft and a fair draft, however your teacher has taught you. An event will be taken from the passage given in the comprehension, and based on that event you have to write the summary of about 50 words, and that carries 8 marks. Now moving on to question number 5, that means the grammar section of the question paper. The complete grammar section is of 20 marks. What will we have over there? The first one, A, verb in passage. A small passage will be given and there will be 8 blanks in that passage. For each blank you get 0.5 mark, that means half mark. So 8 blanks, 4 marks. It is pretty much easy. If you practice it, you can easily do all the 8 blanks easily in verb in passage. Then comes B. What is in B? Appropriate word. That means prepositions. There will be 8 blanks over here of 8 sentences which will be of half mark each. So you will get 4 marks for 8 words. Then C, join the sentences. There will be 4 sentences. You will have to join the sentences and you will get 4 marks for it. Then finally D, you have do as directed, which is of 8 marks. There will be 8 sentences over here and you will have to do as directed. That means change from active voice to passive voice, begin with no sooner, begin with although, and I guess you know do as directed easily. Now comes time management. Now time management is really important in English 1 question paper because a lot of students keep on scribbling and scribbling and scribbling the essay. Now it is very important that you keep it in mind that you cannot scribble and scribble and scribble in your essay because you have to complete the rest of your question paper too. It is given in the question paper, it is stated specifically that you cannot spend more than 30 minutes in question 1, that means essay writing, and not more than 20 minutes in letter writing. So do follow that, it's very important. 30 minutes for the essay, that's more than enough to write 300 to 350 words. 20 minutes on the letter, you can easily write a good letter in 20 minutes. 20 minutes over here for notice writing and email writing, and the rest of time for comprehension and grammar. Keep it in mind that you cannot scribble in the essay. You have to write 300 to 350 words. It will increase the word length and it will also take a lot of time. So when you reach the word limit and half an hour is reached, stop writing your essay there. You can give it extra 5 minutes, but if you give it more than that, you will have problem in solving the rest of your question paper. So keep it in mind because this is a problem with lot of students. Now, how to prepare for English 1 question paper, that means English language. You have been writing essay and letter for a long time now. So you won't face any problems in writing the essay and letter. For the letter, as I told you, the pattern is very important. So study and learn the pattern properly for both the formal and informal letter. Then comes notice writing and email writing. Practice notice writing and practice email writing and do it in proper way using the proper pattern. For comprehension and grammar, now I treat comprehension and grammar like mathematics. If you practice it regularly, you will be easily able to solve it during your examination. Now, as around 2 months are left now for your examination, practice at least 1 comprehension and 1 grammar set in 1 week. If you do this till your examinations, you can easily understand and you will be easily able to solve all the comprehension and grammar in the question paper. Okay, so that is how you can prepare for the English 1 question paper. Now English is not that difficult in ICSE. So prepare it properly, practice grammar, practice comprehension, practice the pattern for letter, notice writing and email writing, and you won't face any problem in your examination. It will go very good. Now that we are done with English paper 1, we will move on to English literature. Moving on to English paper 2, that is English literature. This is also an 80 marks question paper and you will get 2 hours to solve the whole thing. You will also get additional 15 minutes to read the question paper. The question paper is divided in 3 sections. Section A, Section B and Section C. Section A is drama. There are 2 books over here, The Merchant of Venice and The Mousetrap. You should have studied any one out of these 2 books. Section B is poetry. There is only 1 book over here, a collection of poems. You should have studied this book. Section C is short stories. There are 3 books over here, a collection of short stories, Animal Farm and The Call of the Wild. You should have studied any one out of these 3 books. Now, each book has 3 questions. That means you will get 3 questions in section A, 3 questions in section B and 3 questions in section C. So all total you will get 9 questions and each question is of 16 marks. Out of those 9 questions, you will have to attempt 5 questions, giving you 5 into 16 is equal to 80 marks. Let me repeat it once more. You will get 3 questions in section A, 3 questions in section B and 3 questions in section C. That means a total of 9 questions. Out of those 9 questions, you will have to attempt any 5. Now let's discuss what type of questions are asked. The 3 questions from drama will all be reference to context. That means all the 3 questions over here will be reference to context. In section B, that means poetry, all the 3 questions will be reference to context. In section C, that means short stories, 2 questions will be reference to context and the last question will be long answer question where the marks division will be 4 plus 8, where all the 3 questions will be long answer type questions. So basically 3 reference to context over here, 3 reference to context over here, 2 reference to context and 1 long answer type question. The reference to the context questions will be of 2, 3 or 4 marks. Okay. Now you have to attempt any 5, but how will you attempt? You will have to attempt 1 from each section and after that you can attempt any 2 of your choice. So basically you will have to attempt 1 from section A, you will have to attempt 1 from section B and you will have to attempt 1 from section C. And the remaining 2 questions you can attempt from anywhere of your choice. Let me repeat it once more. You have to attempt 5 questions. You need to attempt 1 question from section A, 1 question from section B and 1 question from section C at least. After that, the remaining 2 questions you can attempt from anywhere you like. So that was all regarding the pattern and the type of questions asked in the English literature question paper. The time management over here is very simple. 2 hours is more than enough for this particular question paper. Just keep a note of your time after you finish each question and you won't face any problem in time management. Now how to prepare for English 2? First of all, drama. You may have studied either The Merchant of Venice or The Mousetrap. For drama, it's important that you read through the whole drama. There are important sections of the drama, so study the important sections properly. Read about the characters, the plots, the references properly. And make sure that you go through the whole drama at least once, so you won't face any problems in drama. Then comes poems. In poems, study the poems properly. If you have guidebooks, read the summary of the poems and try to understand the meaning of the poems. It will help you a lot. Then comes short stories Everybody loves short stories, right? Read the short story, read the summaries, read the meaning of the short stories, and you won't face any problems in short stories. So basically the main thing to prepare for English literature is reading. Read, 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 and you won't face any problem in this particular examination. Okay, so now guys, after a long video, I'll end this video over here. New videos on EduCeption regarding all the other subjects will be uploaded soon, so stay tuned. Until then, this is Rishi on behalf of EduCeption signing off.